My name is Carol and welcome to my group, and thank you for watching my video. I'm going to show you how you can master A-level chemistry, jump those grades and get into the university of your choice. Atoms is the programme. Atoms are no good alone. They are better in groups. They form elements. Elements are one type of many atoms. Who is this for? A-level chemistry students. If you have a grade B or above and you want to get an A star, if you are transitioning from GCSEs and you want to get those grades and you're finding it hard, you need to be prepared to change the way you think and embrace a smarter way of lifelong learning. You will learn a different way to approach the exams, aiming for 100% and to keep going when it gets tough. Here are the possibilities. Medical students already at university. Let's make an agreement. I will show you this video. You will implement it and press the button at the end of the presentation and show it to your child or to your parent. So what's stopping you following your dreams? You find that no matter how hard you try, the grades remain the same. GCSE was easy, but A-level is hard. You feel like a failure, it's a waste of time, and you learnt the mark scheme last year for your assessments. Here are the existing problems. You do a lot of work. You revise all the time, 24 hours a day. You make flashcards, but nothing works. You've got lots of exams, you're stressed out. Problem one is that you're working alone, but you need to stop and work together, just like the team that landed on Mars. Stop relying on inexperienced online school teachers with little or no communication from your school, or just the PowerPoint slides and no explanations. Problem three, in person, face to face. Yes, it's great, but bad weather causes delays, missed lessons, bad traffic jams, missed lessons, reduced speed on the road, later times, sick days for both of you. So let me introduce you to my programme, Atoms. This is me. I love education, which was attained at universities when I was growing up in Swansea and Aberystwyth. I'm a former biochemist with 20 years of research and teaching behind me at Bristol, Liverpool, Manchester and Cardiff universities and the related hospitals. I'm a qualified and experienced chemistry teacher. I'm an expert in organic chemistry and linking it to the physical chemistry as well. In the last 4 years, nobody has obtained below a C grade. So what you really need is a new way of learning, a new trifecta, a new strategy, new habits, and new environment, and you need to be able to hit those targets. This is what's possible. Get an A star. So grab yourself a pen and paper for the greatest secret. I will assess the way you learn. Everyone has a different way of learning. It's like learning to ride a bike. If you don't pump up the tyres, it's not a good experience. So what you need to do, jump on board, take a leap of faith, change your mindset to pull it off. And then you may jump 2 grades or even more in the Atoms training programme. Pillar number 2, I will demonstrate the bigger picture before breaking it down into bite-sized chunks. School does the reverse. So what's wrong? You've got blinkers. What you need to be done is to take the blinkers off and see the picture as a whole. Change your perspective and have the world at your fingertips by using the Atoms training programme. Pillar number 3, optimise our learning so that we can get A stars on when we practice our exams. We will not work like GCSE, but we will change our focus and begin to think more like an adult, and so that we can ace those A levels using the Atoms training programme. Pillar number 4, momentum, keep going. Do not believe what your teachers say and quit, but rather keep going, the tough keep going. Even when they are not going to do chemistry at university. This boy wanted to do engineering, couldn't do the organic chemistry, but he kept going until he got it, and now he's in his final year. He used the atoms training program. Learning pillar number 5, scientific mindset. Think like a scientist. Stop thinking like a child. You can't think like a teacher or an examiner, but you can begin to think like a scientist. You're studying A-level chemistry, so have the mindset of a scientist. What do? Analyse, recreate, propose, investigate, apply, conclude, publish. The publish is your exam. You will be taught by me. I'm a former scientist who graduated top of my class with a teaching qualification a few years ago. This wasn't the start of my teaching. I taught undergraduates and postgraduates long before I taught A-levels. Your picture could be here in 5 years' time if you come aboard the Atoms training program.
So the last chemistry class I got tested on, I got something like 60%, which is something like a C grade. And this time I got an A star, which was 86%.
Congratulations on making it this far. Remember the agreement. Call to action. You're going to be a winner. You have 2 choices. You can try it alone. You may succeed. Is it worth the risk of your entire future? Or you can take control of the future. Be proud of your achievements. Get to your desired universities. Create a secure future for yourself. But of course, the choice is yours. I've set some time aside to help you build a plan. If I'm positive I can help you get results, I may invite you to participate in one of my group classes, but spaces are limited. Cost of inaction, you're falling behind, you're trying to catch up, you leave it too close to the exams and you expect a miracle. You leave it all to the end of the year, you don't get your grades and you regret it later, and you don't go to university of your choice, and you don't do the course that you want to do. You end up through clearing, maybe. You also spend far too much time revising inefficiently and not doing other pursuits. Are you going to come aboard my Atoms training program, consisting of assessing the way you learn, teaching the subject, optimizing exam techniques, keeping going with momentum and the scientific mindset? Press the button now for your free consultation, and I will take you through the course. Thank you very much for listening.